Top of the mountain to all of you. I am Colby, and in today's video I am reviewing the Enlightened Equipment Torrid hoodie. I got the Torrid hoodie 2 Christmases ago, so I've been using it over the last year, and so far I'm in love with it. And I'm going to go in detail about all the key features of why I love the jacket. About a year ago, I was debating about which jacket to get, the Ghost Whisperer or the Torrid hoodie. They both seem like great jackets. They both do what we want them to do. They're lightweight, they're warm. But after doing a lot of in-depth research, watching lots of YouTube videos, reading lots of reviews online, I went with the Torrid hoodie by Enlightened Equipment. And there's a few reasons why I ended up going with the Torrid hoodie, but I still do want to get a Ghost Whisperer jacket at some point. The Torrid hoodie is extremely lightweight for how big and puffy it is. So when I initially ordered my jacket, I ordered the XL because XL is usually the size I am. And when I got it, it felt just a little bit too big, even with my layers on. So then I ended up ordering the large, and I tried them on side by side and ended up sticking with the large. Enlightened Equipment does say on their website that they do make these jackets about a half size bigger than you normally would be, just to compensate for some of those layers. But I ended up going a size down to the large, and it still seems to have enough room for all my layers underneath. There are two options when you order your Torrid hoodie. The first option would be a full zip. I always prefer a full zip because if it's just cold enough where I need the jacket, but I want to unzip and breathe a little bit, I can do so and just have it totally open but still on. And then if it starts to get a little cold, I can zip it all the way up and be comfortable. The other option is a half zip, and the half zip comes with a kangaroo pocket that goes all the way through. Instead of on the full zip like I have, it just has the two individual hand pockets in it. The size large that I have comes in at 10 ounces, so relatively light for how big and puffy this jacket is. I'm going to try it on for you so you can see the fit of the large. So here's the fit with some layers underneath. I think it fits pretty good. And I'm glad I didn't go with the extra large. Inside the hand pockets, we have little drawstrings that you can pull and tighten up your waist strap. So this is where you do all your waist strap tightening with this string right here. And it's got a little clamp that holds the string in place. So that's how you tighten around the waist strap if you want to hold in some of that hot air. It has a really nice hood that fits well, and then the zipper comes all the way up to your chin and covers your chin right there. And it's got a really nice garage for your zipper so that the cold zipper doesn't touch your chin. If you've ever had that happen before, you know what I'm talking about. That zipper can get really cold, and if you don't have a little cover on that, it can be highly annoying. When you have your hood up, you do have the option for these drawstrings right here along the hood. There's two of them, and you can pull these tight and it'll pull the hood tight around your face if you want it tight around your face, or you can loosen it up and it'll loosen it up a little bit. Enlightened Equipment uses an Apex synthetic insulation inside this jacket. Now the really nice thing about the Apex insulation is it comes in on a full sheet, and that way they don't have to create individual baffles like they do on down jackets. Normally when companies use down, they use baffles along the jacket. And when they create a baffle, they sew all the way through, and so there becomes this skinny spot that does not have any insulation in it. When we use this Apex insulation, it being a full sheet, we do not have to sew all the way through, so we don't have these weak spots where you can get cold. I also really love synthetic insulation because it's easy to wash. I don't have to worry about the down. I don't have to worry about, if an ember hits my jacket, is it just going to spew down out of the jacket? It's just a better solution for me to not have to worry about the jacket so much. If you're in a humid environment, or if it's a little bit rainy out, you also don't have to worry about the down getting clumped up and not keeping you warm anymore. This jacket also packs down pretty small for it being a synthetic material inside. Not as small as down packs down, but it's still small enough for me. I can shove it in my backpack, no problem. I usually don't hike in this jacket. It's too warm for me to hike in. And so usually when I'm wearing the jacket, it's at night before I go to bed and in the morning when I'm making breakfast. It's held up really well over the last year I've used it. You can have a jacket made custom for you, the different colors that you like, or they have certain styles and color combinations in stock most of the time. And those in stock items are the ones that usually go on sale a few times a year. Now, I do want to say the jackets that they have in stock that go on sale are the ones that are actually made in Vietnam. I didn't know that till recently when I was reading the website. If you do a custom jacket, those are made in the USA. I've never seen the custom jackets go on sale though, because I think they are made in the USA and they probably cost a little bit more to make. So if you want the sale jacket, just know it's made in Vietnam. I did purchase the sale jacket. It's the green and black combo, and it's a 10D on the outside and 10D on the inside. After using it for a year, so far I have no regrets buying the jacket. I love it. It's easy to bring. It's super lightweight. If I were to say the one thing I do not like about the jacket, it doesn't wear well around town. It's not a great looking jacket. It looks a little weird. It looks like a trash bag pretty much. When I first bought this and showed my wife, she said, that looks like a trash bag. I don't think I would get black because it would look even more like a trash bag. It does crinkle a little bit like a trash bag as well. So it doesn't wear well, like if you're just running to the store or something. I mean, you could wear it, but it looks a little funny. I guess another small detail about the jacket that a lot of people do talk about, I don't think it's that big of a deal, is when you put the jacket on and you pull your hand through the sleeve, it does pull out that inside material a little bit, so you have to tuck it back in a little bit. So it's not that big of a deal, I don't think. It's not like you're throwing this thing on and off, 5 times a day or anything. But like I said, overall, I am very happy with the jacket. I'm happy with the purchase. It was well worth the money. I've bought jackets and things in the past that afterwards I totally regret and don't wear them as much as I'd hoped. This one has always come with me. It's a very comfortable jacket. I would buy it again. I would even do a custom jacket next time and pick out my colors. I just didn't want to spend the extra money if I didn't know for sure I was going to love the jacket. So looking back, I probably would have done custom colors, even though it would have costed me a little bit more, knowing it also was made in the USA. The sizing though, it would be tough to do custom and you got it and it didn't fit quite right, because they do have a restocking fee if you've got to send back a custom jacket. So one thing you could do is just order the in-stock item. I would order maybe the 2 sizes so you can try them both on and be sure you got the right size. Just send them both back and then order your custom jacket. Because the last thing you want to do is order a really nice jacket, spend a lot of money, and then you get it and you're not really sure about the fit and you let some time go by and you regret it later and don't wear it as often because it just doesn't fit right. I've done that a number of times. I stopped doing that a while ago, and I always now just order a couple sizes, try them both on. Seems to happen with these cottage companies quite a bit for me. Well, that's my review on the Enlightened Equipment Torrid jacket. I hope you found this review helpful. Let me know in the comments if you have any questions, and if you enjoyed this review, make sure you subscribe for more reviews like this and hit that like button. And if you're like me and get out all the time, we hope to see you on the trail.